Hello there everybody, Below 10,000 here, bringing you episode 2 of 999 the Nonary Games Let's Play. And we are here where the windows are covered, something we've seen before. I don't know if we saw this in the last video, so I'm just going to go through a bit of the dialogue. There were several windows along both sides of the ship, or at least there had been. They too were covered with metal plates.
In other words...
Oh yeah, we saw this. This we saw. We were trapped, yeah. We're trapped.
All the exits go
Yep,
nowhere.
I've seen this. Junpei was not happy. That's where we stopped. That was exactly where we stopped. I recognize that line. So Junpei wasn't happy. Let's see if we can get through the end of this prologue, because I know we're pretty far into it. The girl with pink hair spoke up. Hello.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
No, we just gotta find a way to open them up. Then the mountain spoke. Ugh.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
I doubt a ship would take you in circles. The prince did not agree. No.
No. I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there
Exactly. The prince, he knows what he's talking about. I want to know who his English voice actor is, because I recognize him.
be? And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
Yeah. 4 and 5. As long as we do what they want.
You mean the numbered doors.
All eyes turned toward the doors with numbers on them. The atmosphere in the room grew tense.
Hey, wait
Yeah,
a minute.
we gotta go through them.
I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that.
We've got no other choice. The dancer moved in front of the doors as if to block them.
We'd have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to.
Yeah, but we've got no other choice. Suddenly, everyone began to speak at once. Oh, great.
May as well give it a shot. We can't stay here.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
Oh, wow.
But shouldn't we at least
Blah,
try?
blah, 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 blah.
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to
Exactly. Yeah. Silver. The clamor of voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. Jesus Christ, this group, they do not work well together. Their arguments grew more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at one another. We're just like, for fuck's sake.
Hey, shut up!
Thank you. They fell silent and all eyes turned to Junpei, the ever-freaking solid rock that is Junpei and his sarcastic wit. Let's go. He felt each stare burning into him, but he refused to flinch.
Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
Yeah?
What's that?
We need to exchange information.
We need to know who we are.
We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are.
Exactly, like maybe a name.
Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here.
Exactly.
Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
We've all got an interesting story. They were silent. Some of them looked the other way or bit their lip or crossed their arms and stared at the ceiling. But one of them spoke up. It was Akane.
I agree. I think Junpei is right.
Yeah.
Jumpy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Junpei. His name is Junpei.
Why? Why would you say my name? I don't want them to know that. She pointed towards Junpei.
We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Well, there we go.
Wait, stop. Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about.
See, this is where I'm a little like, what? Surely a name isn't that bad.
Zero's probably watching us right now.
Oh, okay.
What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Well, he already knows this stuff about us. How could he not know about stuff? He kidnapped you. He knows who you are.
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would. We don't know how much that bastard knows about
Probably
us.
enough. He kidnapped you.
Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, whatever.
If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families.
True.
Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
Oh, that's actually a good point. Okay, fair enough, Mountain.
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Okay.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
Yes, I love code names. Ah, I love that. To him, apparently, it seemed like the obvious solution.
Code names?
I guess so.
Yeah, we'll each pick something.
Alright.
Like, I'll be 7.
After his bracelet, probably.
7? Why are you 7?
It seemed a fair question. Probably the bracelet. doesn't make any other sense otherwise. Yeah, it's the bracelet.
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
He smirked.
All right, I'm gonna be Santa.
Aye, Santa. Santa fucking Claus. Ho 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 to you.
Any of you chumps know Japanese? No? Well, san means 3. So, I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think?
Huh. That's actually a really cool name. I quite like that.
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Whoa. There's a 3. Just like the mountain had done, Silver thrust out his left hand. Sure enough, the face of his bracelet read 3.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1.
Alright.
Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals.
Oh, so she's number 8. Okay, so that's Lotus.
Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is
8.
8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me
Solid Snake?
My bracelet number's 2.
Okay.
Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I am blind.
What?
You can't see?
He's blind? How the fuck does he know what his number is if he's blind? How did he escape the room? Because I assume these guys all woke up in the same sort of room we did. How did he get out of the room?
I knew it.
He kept his eyes closed during their entire ordeal, which had suggested something strange, but to hear it said so casually, it was something of a surprise. Everyone seemed a little nervous at the prince's proclamation, but no one seemed to know how to react to it.
Me next.
Okay. There was one person, however, who didn't seem to be surprised in the least. The girl with pink hair.
I want to be Clover.
Okay, let me guess, 4-leaf clover?
You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck,
Fair
right?
enough. Looking almost bored, she held out her left hand. The face of her bracelet showed the number 4. They'd come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet.
Alright, my number's 5. So my code name is gonna be...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it
Oh,
now.
for fuck's sake, I wanted a code name. The dancer cut him off mid-sentence.
I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the voice acting is great. Just like, oh, yeah. They all nodded. Akane stepped forward nervously.
Then you should all call me by my name too.
Aw.
Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
Yeah.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us
That's
his.
fair enough. Akane fidgeted awkwardly. Junpei decided he had to do something.
What's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
Okay. She hesitated for a moment, then held out her left hand. As she claims, the bracelet's face showed a 6. Junpei looked at it for a moment and thought.
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
Okay, so Akane is June now. Okay.
June?
Like the month.
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year.
Fair enough.
So you're June.
Jumpy?
Akane kneaded her hands and looked up at Junpei, uncertain. He smiled back at her reassuringly. Aww.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. She thought about it for a few more minutes, then seemed to come to a decision and give Junpei a small nod.
Okay then.
Who's left? Their names decided, Junpei ran over them quickly in his head.
So this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace.
Yep. Snake,
2 is Snake.
Santa,
3 is Santa.
Clover.
4 is Clover. 5 is
Yeah.
me.
6 is June.
6 is June.
7 is... 7.
is 7. And 8 is Lotus.
What about the 9th guy, the guy with the glasses?
That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is...
The creepy guy.
That glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
Hi.
You haven't said a thing so far, have
Want
you?
to say something? His skin was pale, his breathing was heavy, and he was soaked with nervous sweat. Oh, he's not good. His behavior seemed very suspicious, or perhaps simply emotionally unstable. Probably the second one. It was difficult to tell. Whatever the case, it seemed clear that he had only a fingertip's worth of a grip on his sanity. The girl with pink hair, Clover, walked up to him slowly. She put her hands on her hips and eyed him suspiciously.
What number are you?
Well, he has to be 9, because we've got 1 through 8. What is wrong with this guy? He's like not speaking or anything. He didn't answer. His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person and his breath came in hot pants.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Okay, he's not... I wouldn't be near him. You don't want to go near someone who says the man licked his dry lips with a shaking tongue. A voice like old paper.
Isn't it obvious?
Oh my god.
There are 9 people here. And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yes?
Yeah.
He extended a trembling arm. The bracelet did indeed say 9. Clover looked at it contemptuously.
What's your code name?
Yeah.
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should
How
too.
has he not been listening? He's literally just detached.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
Oh, well, okay. He took a shuddering breath and exhaled. Clover looked at him with something very like disgust.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Have I heard Clover's voice actress before?
Yeah? What's that?
Oh my god! That's Akane! Not Akane Kurashiki, that's Akane from Danganronpa, too. Oh my god! I knew it! So many voice actors. I love it. Ah.
You sure you want to know?
No.
Yeah?
He's gonna do something drastic.
All right. Let me show you.
No.
I'm gonna do this.
Oh shit. What the fuck's he done? By the time they realized what he was doing, it was too late to stop him. The man's body moved like a snake's. In the blink of an eye, he had slid around behind her and wrapped his arm around her waist.
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Fuck. Silver Santa leapt forward towards Clover and the 9th man. He was halfway there when...
Stay back.
Uh-oh. Suddenly the man's hand dove into his pocket. Oh, fuck.
What?
Shit. Shit. Everything goes to shit. He held it up to Clover's pale, quivering neck.
If you get any closer, I'll cut her open.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring. Sweat poured down his neck, soaking the collar of his shirt.
Clover, are you all right?
The prince, Snake's voice, sounded oddly concerned. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh no, her voice shook, making her words even less convincing. Oh no!
What the hell are you trying to do?
Do not kill her.
I told you. This is my plan.
Escape, I guess.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her.
What is he gonna do, though?
If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go.
Alright, fair enough. He started to move backwards, slowly keeping his grip on Clover. Oh man.
Slowly. That's right. Just follow
Oh
me.
god. Keeping their distance, Junpei and the others followed. Eventually, the man reached the wall. He gave a start as his back touched it, then glanced around quickly and spoke.
Here. Verify.
Oh.
The left. Look on your left.
Oh, he wants her to use her... He's gonna use her to open the door.
Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
Oh.
What if I don't?
The man's nostrils... He's gonna fucking stab her.
Are you an idiot? What do you think?
Yeah, exactly.
I could slit your throat right now.
Oh no.
I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet.
Fuck.
Just do it. Do it now.
He pressed the knife against Clover's neck hard.
Okay, I'll do it.
Slowly, she stretched her left hand out towards the... What the fuck is going on? Oh my god.
Like this?
Yeah, I guess so. Her back was to it, and she had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. It made a cold electronic noise, and on the display above her hand, an asterisk appeared.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner.
How does he know about it?
If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then...
Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of
so
that
he
door,
needs...
the door will open.
He still needs, I think, one more person before he can go through there. Junpei shifted his eyes to the door itself. The number on it was 5. Well, 9 plus Clover 4 would be 13, which would equal 4 as the digital root. So he needs more.
Door 5. But why does this guy know so much about how this thing works?
He needs another number.
It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Good. Good. You're done.
Okay.
Next.
His bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until finally, they stopped on the lion, Ace.
You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Yes, he is.
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next.
Alright.
Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it!
This is a really weird situation.
Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down.
Okay. Ace held up his hands, palms out. The 9th man jerked his chin toward the device.
I'm coming over.
Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved towards the device. And he's gonna verify, I assume. Yep.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. There we go. Device beeped again.
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers. 4
And that's
1.
5.
4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same as the number written on the door,
Yeah.
but it won't open yet.
You need,
Only
you need
3
3
to
to 5.
5.
Yeah, I remember that.
One more. If, who? Who does he
Himself.
Get back.
His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back.
No! Farther! More than that! Go all the way
He's
back!
fucking insane.
Okay.
Slowly, Ace did what he was told. The 9th man's lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile.
Wait, don't tell me.
That was when Junpei understood his plan.
Clover's 4 and Ace's
Plus
1.
the 9 would equal 14. 1 plus 4, 5.
Added to the 9th man's 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14, and the digital root of 14.
5.
In other words,
He can get through the door. Not our problem, though.
Thank God you were all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this night.
Bye. He pressed his own hand against the scanner panel. A third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. Alright, here we go then. The door opens. Is he gonna go through?
Good. I don't need you anymore.
He let go of Clover.
Wait!
Junpei leapt toward the 9th man, but he wasn't fast enough.
Here. She's all yours.
Oh no. The man shoved Clover. Oh, and hopped through the door. Well, bye.
Okay. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
I'm going off ahead now. Well then. Goodbye.
Well, I guess that's that. Then he was gone. God damn. That was intense. The door ground shut with a dull clang of metal on metal. Oh man.
Clover, are you all right?
Snake ran to Clover's side as she lay on the floor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Aww. She climbed unsteadily to her feet and once there, leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support. Do they know each other? They must know each other. Junpei ran over to the door.
That bastard!
I know, right? The others followed him. Several pairs of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled. No. They've tried this before. You can't open them.
Open, damn it!
They grunted and strained, but... They've tried it before. You can't open them.
Shit! It won't budge.
That was when Lotus the dancer spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something?
What?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
Shit. Junpei pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same. Yep.
You're right. I can hear it too.
What is it?
I don't know. Then they heard something else. It was the 9th man.
Why isn't it stopping? God damn it!
Oh no.
You lied!
Lied?
What the heck? Oh, he's...
This wasn't supposed to
Something's going wrong.
This is wrong!
Well, he confirms it.
This is wrong!
His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another.
What is happening in there?
Oh my god, he wants to get out.
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Oh my god.
God damn it!
Junpei grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand. It engaged. Nothing it's engaged. Someone's in there.
Why? Why? Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Yep.
Oh my god, there's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here!
Zero?
It was him! He killed me! It was him!
What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Did he just get blown up? Did he just get blown up? The explosion rocked the room. Instinctively, they ducked, then stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. Fuck. No one spoke. Silence filled the room.
A beep?
All eyes turned toward it.
Did that thing just make that sound?
Yep.
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Shit.
Let's see if we can open it.
7, the mountain, swallowed hard.
Okay.
Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. A red asterisk appeared on the LCD panel. Yep, we can open it now.
Well, it registered my bracelet number, but it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
2 more people. Come on, we can do this. What to do? Ace and Lotus, 1 plus 8. Snake and 7, 2 plus 7. Santa and June, 3 plus 6 would be 9. Let's go... Let's go Santa and June.
Santa and, June, you think you could give me a hand here?
The pun was a little too on the nose, but the mood was still grim. Oh. Really? Both Santa and June lifted their left hands silently. He verified and she followed suit.
5 plus 3 plus 6 is 14. The digital root.
It's 5.
This should do it. Now we just need to pull the lever on the side.
Let's do it.
You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
Junpei grabbed the lever and looked back over his shoulder. They stiffened and nodded. Junpei nodded back and he set his mouth in a grim line. Then he slowly lowered the lever. What's gonna happen? Oh god, there's blood on the door. There was a metallic groan and the door slid open. A breath of air drifted out of it, carrying a stench that nearly made them gag. Junpei grimaced and put a hand over his mouth.
Oh my god.
Good God.
Lotus and Ace shuddered. 7 grunted.
Whoa, that's pretty bad.
Shit, he's dead. Even Santa's voice shook.
He blew up.
It appeared that Santa was right. The hallway on the other side of the door was splattered with... Oh my god. Splattered with chunks of torn flesh and dark red blood. Oh my god. It had come from June. Then her strength left her and she dropped. As Junpei turned to catch her, the door groaned shut. Oh my god, that was brutal. That was genuinely just brutal. She crumpled to the floor.
June, are you okay?
Junpei dropped to his knees and put his arm around her shoulders. I hope she's alright. That was when he noticed. Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating intense shit.
What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
Why is she feeling sick? June didn't answer. Her face looked like wax and her whole body began to shake.
Alright, okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk?
Oh, come on. Junpei lifted June to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair.
Here we go.
Oh shit, she's sick. Oh no.
How are you feeling? Are you alright?
She nodded, and as she did, a single huge tear rolled down the side of her face.
Why? Why did this happen?
Don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure. Trust me. Her voice cracked, broken by misery and grief and choked by sobs.
Why did this happen?
I don't know. Junpei spun around.
Do any of you know what the fuck is going on
Nope.
here? Who's Zero? What's this Nonary game?
Come on! Anybody? Anything? What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
No one spoke. Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, Seven, and Lotus, they simply stood there, 7 pairs of downcast eyes and 7 grim lines for mouths. Ah, man. June's body shook with silence. It's horrible. This is... Oh, the atmosphere. Holy fuck. They slowed as the minutes ticked by, and eventually they stopped. Oh my god. Then suddenly, in the cold, heavy silence that had enveloped them like a thick fog, a bell began to ring. Clock in the central hall. 7, 8, 9, 10 times. That means 1 hour's gone. And then on the 10th ring, it stopped. The sound of the bell faded into silence.
It's 10 o'clock then.
Ace said what each of them had been thinking.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Seven's deep voice echoed across the room. Yeah, that means we've got less time.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap!
Santa leapt to his feet, his fist clenched.
How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this?
Well...
We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up!
Well, what do we do?
Let's get going already! Go! Go!
Fair enough. Santa's outburst fell on deaf ears. No one seemed to agree with him. They stared back at him, their eyes blank and their faces tired. Finally, Lotus spoke.
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Ooh.
Him? You mean the 9th man?
Of course, who else?
Fair enough. In his mind's eye, Junpei saw the corpse again.
Blood. Blood and pieces
Oh,
of flesh.
no, Junpei, stop it. The dark reddish-black pool of blood, the scattered pieces of flesh, organs strewn across the floor like the blossoming of a grotesque flower. The explosion that had torn through his body had been powerful.
That's no way for a person to die.
Except him. The 9th man's neck had been twisted at an odd angle. Junpei suspected the detonation had thrown him against the wall. Half of his face was crushed and the other half was covered in blood. Most of his abdomen had been emptied, either by the explosion or by gravity. He had landed... The 9th man's trying to defy gravity. I'm sorry. He had landed on his back, and stark white ribs jutted up out of his chest like the legs of some sort of macabre crab. Junpei felt something flip in his stomach.
I think he just screwed
Yeah.
up.
Eyebrows went up and Santa continued.
He probably set off some sort of trap, and that killed him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
Why are you laughing, Snake? Whatever Snake was laughing at, Santa did not find particularly humorous.
What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
Why would you laugh at someone who's confident?
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The 9th man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least, not the sort of trap you imagine it.
Oh.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Huh?
You still don't... All right. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero said?
Can't think of which rule he broke.
Specifically, what did he say about the number of
Oh, that everyone had to contribute. Now I remember.
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. Right?
And
yeah,
after that,
the contribution.
You've forgotten the relevant
The
part.
contribution.
What did Zero say?
Santa furrowed his brow in his thought. Junpei thought back. Zero said that only 2 people could go through, that everyone verified had to go through.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute.
Yep.
Right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go
Pretty
through.
much.
That is correct. A gold star for you,
Oh,
Junpei.
fuck off. Snake inclined his head toward Junpei.
The 9th man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by
The
himself.
irony is, the 9th man heard us talking about these rules. He fucked himself over.
That was why he was executed.
And Zero's watching us from somewhere.
Yep.
Making sure we don't break any rules.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Oh.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice?
No?
There's no need for him to monitor us.
Oh, really?
What do you mean?
Snake looked at 7 with what could only be described as pity inside.
Very well. I see it must be me who tells you. I've waited long enough, I suppose.
Oh.
I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but...
Oh, what's this about?
That seems increasingly unlikely.
He couldn't see them, of course, but perhaps Snake sensed the confused eyes upon him. When Ace spoke, he gave words to everyone else's thoughts.
Do you know something?
Ah.
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
Here.
Snake removed a card from the pocket of his jacket.
A card? What does it say?
See for yourself.
I bet it's written in Braille or something. With a flourish, he presented it to Ace, who took a close look at it and spoke.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that.
Santa snatched the card from Ace, but his expression of disgust turned to one of confusion.
Huh? The hell is this?
Probably Braille. 7 tugged it out of Santa's hands.
I see.
Yeah. The card went from 7 to Lotus, from Lotus to June, and finally to Junpei. He looked at it and understood. Braille.
This is Braille.
Braille, the written language of the blind. The card was covered with small, embossed bumps. Junpei could recognize it, but he certainly couldn't read it.
Sorry, guys. I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Junpei handed the card back to Snake. He's blind, of course he can read it.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
I found it in my pocket.
Oh.
I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
A message? Okay.
From Zero?
A message?
What does it say?
Suddenly, everyone was crowding around Snake, desperate to hear what the message said. Santa, especially, looked as if he were about to grab hold of Snake and shake the answers from him. Snake raised his hand.
Calm down now. No need to
I want to know what it says. I'm not calm. Tell me what it says.
You don't need to force me. I'll read
Okay,
it.
cool. Junpei swallowed hard and waited for him to start. He was not the only one. Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. His fingers glided over the tiny bumps as he spoke.
Bracelet number 2.
Oh.
Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you, and only you, with information.
Oh.
I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
Interesting.
The red is the recognition device.
Okay.
It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a
So
red.
that's a red.
The dead is the deactivation device.
Okay.
It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet.
Oh, and he wasn't able to use the dead. The 9th guy wasn't able to because he was the only one that went through the door and he couldn't find the dead, or maybe the dead didn't work because not everyone was in the room.
But perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate?
Oh no.
I am afraid this might be something of a surprise. I have placed a small bomb inside of you and people who you are about to meet.
Fuck.
You swallowed it while you were unconscious.
Fuck.
I have no doubt, by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small
Oh no!
In other words, you will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try. As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a
And that detonator will trigger the bomb, which will blow you up.
Think of it as a remote fuse, or timer, for the bomb in your body.
Shit.
There is only one condition which will cause it to detonate. That condition is that you enter a numbered door. Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may
Yeah.
be. You will have 81 seconds.
81 seconds. Oh, because the digital root of 81 is 9. Lol.
If, after that time, the detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode.
Oh god, that's so bad.
In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their number at the red must also verify their numbers at the dead.
So if just one person fucks up, you're all dead.
Once all numbers have been verified by the dead, you need only pull the lever at its side, and the countdown will cease. anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the
So the red and dead for specific areas are probably connected to each other.
That is to say, if you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red, in 81 seconds, you will be dead. You must also keep in mind that the numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds have passed.
Okay, that's good to know. 9 seconds.
So long as the doors open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this.
Oh, so when the door shuts, the dead will function.
Lastly, let's discuss how to remove the bracelets.
Oh.
There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from this ship.
2, you die.
2, your heart rate, which is 0.
Well, you could probably stop your heart rate and then start it again. I know some people have got the power to do that.
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the exotic wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Damn, okay.
There is no other way to remove your bracelet.
That's pretty bad, pretty good, pretty interesting. Good information. Nice exposition.
Attempt to force it off. When disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode.
That's good to know.
This is all the information which I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate. I wish you the best of luck.
Alright, well then. Snake finished reading and carefully returned the card to his pocket.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors. Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned
Pretty
in.
much.
The reds, deads, and bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.
Oh, jeez.
Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
It's not gonna happen. In defiance of Zero's suggestions, both Santa and Seven put fingers down their throats of Jesus fucking Christ. The rest stiffened, some touched their stomachs, some simply stared at their bracelets. Junpei gingerly touched his stomach.
There's a bomb inside me.
Yeah. The thought of it made him queasy. His stomach felt oddly hollow and his legs were weak.
What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea?
Well, Zero probably isn't a sane human being. Junpei looked over at the others.
All right. I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero?
Yeah, we need to know. They were all silent, each person waiting to hear what the others would say. Finally, Santa spoke.
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got
The
grabbed.
mask guy?
I didn't see his face, though.
Only the mask, probably.
Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask.
Same as me.
What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something.
Yeah, hi.
You know, like surprise or something?
Instead, it was Santa who looked surprised. There was a moment of silence and then everyone spoke at once.
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though. That mask, it was really scary.
Everyone got that.
Oh, so all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
And we all did the same
Seven?
stuff.
Did the same happen to you?
Only Seven's story seemed to lack the detail of the others.
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of
Oh, okay. That was all he had said. It had occurred to Junpei at the time that it sounded somewhat strange, but he didn't press the issue. Okay.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
He hadn't done so because there was something that struck him as even stranger.
So, I have a question.
Okay. That was the mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover.
Snake and Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together.
Ah. Junpei looked at them thoughtfully.
So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
It was Clover that answered. Clearly, she felt she had nothing to hide.
We're siblings.
Oh, okay.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister.
Oh, I can see horrible things happening to those two. Oh boy.
That's really so hard to understand.
One of them dies, the other one's gonna fucking flip a handle. Oh no. Junpei was taken aback. The others seemed just as surprised.
She is correct, of course.
He laid his hand on Clover's shoulder.
Are you, surprised?
A little. I mean, redhead, silver hair.
Well, yeah, but...
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another.
Well, there's me and, yeah.
Those two, for instance.
Snake pointed at Junpei and June.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Yeah, we're baes.
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah.
Yeah?
June glanced at Junpei, uncomfortable with the sudden attention.
Well, yeah.
Junpei felt somewhat nervous as well, and tried to scratch his head as casually as possible.
Hey.
You think maybe...
maybe we could
right.
figure out who Zero is this way?
Probably not. Too easy.
Yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
How'd you know that?
Junpei. June. Does any of this ring a bell?
Ring a bell.
Ring a bell?
Nope. They looked at one another, and like it was staged, they both tilted their neck at the same time.
Well, perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
No.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
They must have like a company.
Well, we can't be sure of that. To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
What sort of organization?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group.
Or some sort of cult.
Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
Well, someone's dead.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on! A guy's dead!
No, don't need to see that again. Don't need to see that again. Do not need that.
I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this.
I agree.
If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
Serious issues. Even with the specter of death hanging over them, their discussions continued for some time. Ah.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
Ah.
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
We need to move. Santa threw up his hands, his voice filled with irritation.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You're really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
Yeah, we need to get moving. Everyone there was already on the edge of panic. What Santa told them only made that feeling more intense. No one was willing to argue this time.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says
But
jump.
we got no choice.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Thank God.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all
Oh,
right.
good to know.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
Yeah. June looked towards the numbers doors.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
So we'd have to split up.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait.
Lotus looked terrified.
I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Okay.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
Fair enough.
And we were doing so well.
Ace shook his head sadly.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Fair enough.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these
Oh,
shoes.
for fuck's sake. No one cares about your fucking shoes.
If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him, you got another thing coming.
That was the last straw.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
There was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
There was another long silence. This time, Snake was the one to break it.
I'll go.
What?
Yeah.
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm...
How do you know that?
Because I do.
Oh.
That's not an answer. If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
Well, he's 5, he's 2 and 7. So 7 plus 5 would be 13. Wait, 7 plus 5 would be 12. Not 13, would be 12. Plus... Wait. 7 plus 4. 7... Okay, so she's 4, he's 6, 2, so that'd be 6. So it's 7 plus 6, which is 13, which would be the digital root of 4. So they'd need 1, probably. They'd need Ace to go through there.
What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do.
Yeah. Ace step forward, he goes with them.
If I join you, the problem is solved, correct?
Yep.
7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root will be 5.
Yep.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
There we go.
Oh, it works perfectly. The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait, what about the other 4?
Oh.
What's their digital root gonna be?
Junpei did a quick mental calculation.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me.
Let me see if I can do this myself. Lotus is 8, Santa is 3, so that's 9, 10, 11. June is 6, so that's 11 plus 6, which is 17. And then add 5, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Perfect, that makes 4.
Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 8,
4.
3, 6, 5. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus
22,
5
so
is
4.
22. The digital root of 22.
He repeated what he determined.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Which we can go through.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out
Yeah.
well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace.
They would go through
They
door
would go
5,
through door
yeah.
5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me
Yeah.
will go through door 4.
Is that what we really want to do, though?
Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the 9th man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see
Oh
the
god, this is
body
tough.
in there. Should I stay silent and go, or should I stop them and then sit?
Okay, we've got an option.
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go?
Okay, he began to walk towards door 5.
I'm going through door 5.
Clover and Snake followed with a 7 a short distance behind.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
Decided that door 4 would be fine, decided it had to be door 5. Okay, I'm gonna pick door 4. I think I'll stick with door 4. I don't want to really uneven the team at the moment. And I kind of want to see more of Lotus and Santa, more than the other characters at least.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June.
There we go.
There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side.
Aww. June Akane Kurashiki.
This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
There we go. He made no shows of affection, but Junpei saw her as something more than just a friend from his childhood.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
There we go. He watched the other 4 walk towards their door. Ace, Snake, Clover, and 7. Junpei said nothing as they left. Bye. Before long, they had reached the door 5. They talked to one another for a few seconds, saying things Junpei couldn't hear, and then laid their hands one by one on the scanner panel of the red. There we go.
Now then.
Ace grabbed the lever. His face tight with determination, he turned over his shoulder to look at Junpei and his companions.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Be careful.
Bye. Hopefully they don't die. As Ace pulled the lever, the door swung open, the mouth of a great hungry beast. Yeah.
So horrible.
Go. They've only got 9 seconds. 9th man remains. It did not surprise him that Ace, Clover, and 7 hesitated. The body was not a pleasant thing. He's blind, he can walk it off.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake had no such problems as his blindness made him immune to the horror. He stepped through the door, his feet making a wet splack in the pool of blood.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone
Oh,
else?
wow. That's, that is, wow.
I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have
Go,
you?
go, go.
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go.
Bye. The 3 remaining steeled themselves and stepped through the door. And they're gone. Door 5 swung shut, closing with the heavy finality of metal upon metal. Junpei and his companions scrambled to the door.
Hey! How is it over
Oh,
there?
man.
Did you find anything? At least say something, will you?
Well, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. If you're enjoying this series so far, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. In the next episode, I'm pretty sure we're going to get an Escape the Room segment, so hopefully we've got past all of the interim stuff, and we're going to get some of the more fun bits coming up. So, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on VidMe, don't forget to upvote. And if you want to see more, make sure to leave your support down below. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.